Li Wei prepared to return to his watchtower. Bidding a brief farewell to Anna, he leaped and slid back across the line. Watching Anna grow farther away, Li Wei kept looking back, reluctant to part. But suddenly, an explosion shattered the peace between them. Even more unexpectedly, the shrapnel from the blast accidentally severed the zip line. In an instant, Li Wei plummeted into the abyss. Although he managed to deploy his parachute in time, Anna still quickly ran back inside to grab her gear. Then, without a moment's hesitation, jumped down after him. Fortunately, Li Wei was caught in a large tree. Unfortunately, a centipede-like monster was rapidly approaching him. At the critical moment, Li Wei woke up just in time. He fired several shots and quickly cut the parachute cords. No sooner had he escaped the tiger's mouth than he entered the wolf's den. Li Wei's body was suddenly ensnared by a strange, fibrous substance, and the tree roots beneath him grew bone-like protrusions, preparing to bind him tightly as nourishment. Fortunately, at this critical juncture, Anna found him. A burst of gunfire later, she successfully freed Li Wei. Although Li Wei was grateful to Anna for risking her life to jump down and save him, this was no place to linger. They decided to leave immediately, but they hadn't gone far when a thick fog suddenly rose around them. Immediately after, a terrifying roar came from within the fog. Suddenly, a monster riding a horse-like creature violently knocked Li Wei to the ground. At the same time, another monster swung a blade at Anna. Li Wei, just getting up to help, was knocked away again. Both were quickly put on the defensive. Anna tried to create distance, but was pounced on from behind by a monster. However, it underestimated Anna's combat skills. Anna drew a dagger and stabbed it, then turned and fired her weapon. Simultaneously, Li Wei also successfully dealt with his monster. As everything quieted down, the two confirmed each other were okay, then began examining the monsters. This was their first time being in such close contact with the creatures. Strangely, they found the monsters were wearing old military uniforms, seemingly from the 1940s. Li Wei had heard old Hay mention before that a cavalry unit once came down to eradicate the monsters, but not a single one returned. Could it be that those cavalrymen had now become monsters themselves? Logically, they should have long since died and turned to skeletons. This was all too bizarre. Regardless, they needed to leave this place quickly, so the two began searching along the path. They walked for an unknown length of time when they suddenly arrived at what seemed like a village. It too was long covered by various eerie substances.